Hello everybody, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. We got to Red Circuit, automate, well not automation, but we unlocked it, and the next thing we need to do is automate Gray and Red Circuits. So that's the next thing I'm going to do over here somewhere. The oil is kind of annoying. I don't want to build over that. I'm probably not going to need oil for 10,000 years though, so whatever. So what we need for our circuits, we need paper. And then I also need, probably don't need a full chest full of all that. So we need paper, probably on a belt. And then I'm gonna need copper in various forms. So we've got the different boards. So gray boards and red boards. Those are both just made out of paper. And then we have circuit boards, which require copper cabling added on. So both of these just need copper, which could do like an underground deal. And then that's it for gray, but red then requires you to add solder and a resistor onto it to make a circuit board. Now I'm guessing red circuit board, sorry, what is the difference? The board is not the circuit. Okay, so I'm guessing the red circuit board only goes into red circuits. Yeah, that's correct. So I never need these to be in like a chest or anything. Same with these. So something like this should actually function. We're gonna have a bit of an issue with power here, aren't we? Sure are. Dang. I mean, I guess we can get around that by janky setups like so. I'm fine with that. I'm here for the jank. So then we need copper cable. Now I would like to keep feeding copper only to here. So maybe I'll put cables on a belt. And we'll do some spaghetti. Everyone likes a good spaghetti. That's not a bad idea, Archcraft. Just move them apart by one. Probably looks a little better. Oh, that messes with the under... Hold on. Can we still make this work? I guess I'll just need a second underground like that. And then I can do this. I guess that's a little better. It's not perfect. Need some more power poles. Let me get rid of all this stuff. Okay, so now we need those to go into a chest. Those go into a chest. We're going to limit to 2 stacks to start with. And I need copper wire coming up here. And then we just need to reverse these undergrounds. Turns out that doesn't actually need to be an underground. So that makes both types of boards. And then we need our solder and resistors. Now the problem with solder or resistors is they need these two things. So paper and copper. Now I also want to know, do resistors go into other things? They do. Mostly circuits though. Circuits and electronic parts is it. And electronic parts, it seems like they mostly only go into these enhancement blocks, which I don't need yet. Exploration data cores. We are going to get that fairly soon. I'm just trying to figure out if I need a chest, which I think I do for these. Some sort of buffer. And then we'll place resistors in. And that should do it. Oh, except for the solder. I can move this whole setup over. Get all this placed, and there we have it. Fuel, some lead, your solder. Ta-da! Red circuits automated. I just need to feed lead and tin, and then we need to feed copper. And that's actually it. Totally get it, Trigger Wolves. Have fun being an adult. Sometimes that's the worst. Alright, so we do have a lot of copper, and I believe all of my copper goes here. I'll keep one stack for myself. But pretty much everything... Oh, we desperately need cellulose now. Hopefully we have some extra. There we go. And then, yeah, everything's running pretty smoothly. I'm very happy with this. We've got lots of stone built up that I can feed into this guy. We are lacking iron at the moment for our construction frames. So we'll throw some more in there. Iron actually is kind of the shortage at the moment, isn't it? What are we getting? Still exactly 100 a minute, I guess. Well, because these are mining 150 ore a minute exactly, which you get 2/3 ore to plate ratio, so that all makes perfect sense. Cool. Okay, well, we are going to progress into red science. We need 64 gray analyzers for that. So I guess the one thing I probably want to automate is those analyzers. Copper cables and iron rods. That is kind of annoying. Because I have to handcraft the copper cable. So I may set up... It's inconvenient in the way. Here. Move all that up. And then this will be another cable maker. There we go. Just so I can grab some when I need it. I don't think I need a third assembler for rods because this is kind of a combo of parts and rods. As long as I feed it with enough iron. So, that should be okay. And then, yeah, rods and cable, okay. So now I should be able to make these a bit faster. You get 2 per craft, so I don't feel like I need a ton of them. I could automate it. Eventually I will need to automate it for sure. I'm just not sure if I need to do that yet. Let's feed that there. You only have a 10 a minute rate, so this is going to take a little bit. We also need more gray boards. I'll give it the last 100 that I have. Hopefully that's not a bad idea. Get rid of the paper in my inventory. And... yeah, the issue right now is... insertion rate of copper. Crap. Can't really make that any faster, can I? All I can do is add a extra speed up chest here with some of the copper split. Because that does 2 a second even. That's going to outpace... Now hold on here. It should be outpacing this inserter. According to the throughput number here. Oh, thank you. It's also inserting into the cable harnesses. I was so confused. I'm like, I know the throughput numbers aren't exactly right. Sometimes they're off by 5 or 10% or whatever, but I was pretty sure we weren't going to be able to get 2 per second out of this one. But yeah, some of it's going into the cable harnesses. That makes sense. Okay, well that put my mind at ease. We'll throw more cellulose fiber over there. We'll grab more copper. I'll probably grab my lead while I'm up here too. Oh, that's not very much. I should build a second one of these at this point, now that I'm using more copper. Got a good amount of lead. And then I guess I need to grab my tin. The long journey. Maybe I should put it on a belt just so I don't have to walk all the way down here. I think this will last me a while though. Yeah, that makes sense that I would need more copper than iron. That's the case in a lot of mods. Okay, we have 10 red circuits. Why have those stopped? Oh, the copper cable's not getting there. That's probably okay once the gray circuit board's back up. I guess. I could always hand some copper cable manually to that. Get a few more going. And then I need to make some more analyzers here. Feed you with more analyzers. Feed you with more gray boards. And what do these stack to? Those stack to 200, okay. 15 more. That's a fourth. And then we're actually gonna need a crap ton of these. I should make 2 of these buildings. There's a tree here. A tree that I did not see. We're just gonna kind of do this manually. Okay, that should be fine. And then we need, oops, iron plates, gray boards, and data analyzers. And I should probably automate the data analyzers. So then I can just feed that with some rods and a crap ton of copper cables. Uh-oh, we're out of coal. Need a bit more in here. So yeah, copper cables and rods into this. Where'd they go? There they are. Alright, and then that should help a bit here. Oh, we're out of inserters. Ruh-roh. Need some more gray boards. And at this point, since we've got some stuff on a belt, wow, these take forever to mine. I can put these data cores. Where'd they go? Laboratories. Over here. And I need to move this. Don't even really have a purpose for it anymore. Get some more power poles. Apparently we are out of ingredients for power poles. Out of cable harnesses. But yeah, that'll help things. I should buffer, however, all of this. Can you be smarter, I guess? I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, get rid of all you. Basic data cores, I'll just manually feed. Where'd they go? Oh, okay, that happens sometimes. So I did the even distribution, and before it threw everything in, I picked up more, and then it actually adds that into the amount that it distributes, which is kind of an interesting interplay there. Okay, we'll throw in some more gray boards. That should get me there. Hopefully. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna run out of everything, but it seems like enough to finish my research. Yeah, I'll need the tech archive for certain things, but not a lot of things. I'll just put it over there. Alright, I need more cable harnesses. Probably more everything, right? Let's restock on our mechanical parts. Restock on rods. I'm out of iron. It's not great. Probably time... Yeah, it's time for more coal. So we'll re-up our coal amounts here. And, place some more iron in here. Maybe half of that stack. You need some iron. Maybe I don't. I have a lot of blocks. I'm probably okay on blocks, actually. I'll take half of that back. Yeah, I have a lot of blocks. And we have a decent amount of copper, too, so that should be okay. Take the cable. Paper has slowed down, as it does. And interestingly, how many cable harnesses does one of these use? It uses one cable harness, one cabling, which is 3/2 of a cable harness. So this uses 2.5 cable harnesses, basically. So 2.5 cellulose, 2.5 shielding. A shielding is a plate. So yeah, these use a lot of copper overall. I would have thought I would have had 200 already. I'm going to take half of that. Can I craft the furnaces and metal refining buildings yet? No, that's not until... Where even is that research? So that's all the way over here, metallurgy, which requires steel and these other colors of research. But we do want that. That is the goal, of course, because then we can melt iron down, and it's way more efficient. Although we have to do the sorting, which actually starts out being less efficient, but you can kind of sort in combinations that, with some amount of circuitry, work pretty well. Though I don't have circuits. Hey, look, we got 79 red circuits. Bam. That's great. That's great. Also, the resistors took a lot of paper for a while, but they've stopped. They've stopped eating extra paper. So that's good. It's kind of interesting. The resistors are taking paper, which leaves less paper for gray boards. But once this runs out of paper, I guess the inserter is just slow enough that some paper gets by. It's kind of naturally making both, even though it wouldn't if the inserters were faster. Alright, we finished it. Red science. Here we go. That's the next big thing. Take a little screenshot of that. And then... What's next, actually? So that's red circuit. Grace. Oh my gosh, we need more data analyzers. Blah. Tech Archive 2 is unlocked. And I need the Tech Archive 2 for the next researches. So we'll pick this back up. Upgrade it to the next one. Bingo. Okay, so that can handle red and gray. And the only research I can do... Wait a second, I haven't even unlocked a research. Where'd it go? the ordering of the vanilla tech tree is kind of wonky sometimes when you have multiple pack types. So what have I not? Oh, I need a research basic military. Okay. And then I'll be able to do this. Oh gosh, exploration blocks require weapons parts. So that's yet another thing. Okay, well, we'll get that researched. It'll happen eventually. I have 120 basic data cores, so that should be enough to get me through. Gosh. And then these red science analyzers take even more data analyzers. This all really adds up, don't it? I think I'm gonna remove inserters so I can just craft blocks, chunks, whatever you want to call it, chunks of these things. So this needs cables and iron rods. Okay. And then I will just hand deliver all the things. And then I'm gonna need a few more for the reds, which require me to transfer the grays over, add more data analyzers. Gosh, this is insane, y'all. This is insane. So much cost to everything. Just can't even. I just can't even. Oh, gotta stretch. So that cries for bigger scale automation. Heck yeah, it does. We are gonna need a lot more stuff. I can odd. Yes, Dave. I can odd. I just can't even. It's the evening that I have a problem with, apparently. Okay, well, we'll throw some red circuits in there. I guess what I'm hoping is to get a little further before I start the real base. You know, this is still what I call the starter base, where you're manually running around ferrying things. Because the further I can get in the tech tree before I start the real base, the less spaghetti I can have. So I'm going to have to do these researches, and each one of these kind of unlocks certain stuff. So like warfare, not going to be important for a very long time, until I want nanobots at least. Oh my gosh. I have to do warfare just to get nanobots. And then what else? So basic processing will get me towards the metallurgy stuff. I'm going to need production blocks, which require motors, oh my gosh. You know, I may need to change my map settings so ore is more plentiful. We are going to use so much ore in this game. This is bonkers. Basic logistic technology. Okay, this one is the one that I want. If I can get a couple of these researches, the near, long, fast inserters, then that will make a huge difference in the types of automation I can do. And then finally, we've got enhancement, which I don't really need yet. And then I can do energy, which gets me batteries, which I also don't need yet. Okay. And then we can get a better laboratory once I've done all 5 of those. And then I need to do that before I can do certain technologies. And we are really going to have to make like our full base at that point, because you know, we're going to need these green circuits to get the green science packs. So I guess I'll be able to get assembling machine 2s earlier, which feels kind of good. But yeah, I think our goal number 1 is the... Maybe I can get to the blast furnace stuff too. I don't know. Maybe not. Those are expensive. These blue ones are so expensive, these production data cores. What about the logistic data cores? Yeah, those are expensive too. So yeah, we're gonna kind of have to make a real base, I think. Oh gosh. This is painful. In a good way. I like it, but it's a lot. We have to think bigger here. So I kind of need to start automating things for real. I'm gonna start with 100 belts. And we're gonna have to automate belts. We're gonna have to put everything on belts. We're gonna have to use... We need to automate inserters. We're gonna need to automate... definitely belts and inserters. Chutes I can just handcraft when I need. I should probably put iron on a belt. Copper on a belt. We should get this stuff figured out. Now that I have splitters, I can properly split the crushed stone from the crushed sapphirite, so all my stone can go to one place. We've got our projects cut out for us. I did do that, and we kind of haven't done that yet, but our to-do list isn't completely untouched. Wow, there's a lot. And then what do these require? Electronics blocks 1s. So we can probably shift towards that. Because burner drills are way more expensive at the end of the day. They do half the speed at almost twice the cost. So electric mining drills are a lot more efficient. What's weird though is technically burner drills are faster for their area that they take up. Because these take up 9 squares and these only take up 4. But because of belts, you'll never get all of that efficiency anyway. What am I doing? I don't even know. Holy crap, I'm overwhelmed is what I'm doing. So let's slow down. Let's kind of just prep ourselves. Let's craft a bunch of stuff here. We'll get some more undergrounds. We'll get some splitters. That's all I can get for now. Grab some more mechanical parts. Some more rods. Need more iron up there. Grab more iron. What else can I do? We have a lot of stone. Most of it's already in here. How am I doing on blocks? I'm pretty good on these 4. I need some more electronics blocks. And then I'm gonna need to start making these guys, which require copper cable harnesses, electronics blocks 1s, 3 red circuits each. Oh my gosh, that's so expensive. So even just one of these has already cost me like an insane amount of resources. Because a construction frame is 2.5 iron, and then you need another one. So that's 5 iron for one of these. 3 of each type of board. Oh boy. Well, we'll at least get it automated. I will manually feed the cable harnesses and red circuits. These will come up. And then those will go in a chest. That I will probably never have 1,000 of, so limiting that isn't all that valuable. And then we need some more construction blocks. What are they called? Construction frames. And it looks like cable's finally backed up, which is great. I will grab 2 of those myself. And then we've got plenty of solder for a while. Grab some more copper here. Do we need more coal up here? Eh, close. Okay. So yeah, automating transport belts and inserters, I guess, is the next thing. And then eventually we can connect belts to all these things so that they work together. But maybe I'll do... where do I put this? This is a starter base. I don't need to do it perfectly. So that feels restricted. I want more room for some algae making there, so we will go over here. I can always move that copper stuff later, too. Yeah, actually, I'm going to go even a little further. Okay, so let's think about this. We need belts, so mechanical parts are coming in. Undergrounds require iron plates as well, and then splitters require iron plates as well. Okay. So plates can come through. Some more inserters here. Plates can come through, and then belts will go on a belt. I don't have my hotkey for splitters here. And then those will go in. That will complete undergrounds. And then splitters are a little interesting. I'll manually throw the red circuits at them for a little while. So that will complete those. And then at least half of all of our belts need to go into a chest. I'll use a chute for that. I think the rate's going to be pretty high. Yeah. So, oh crap. What am I out of? Oh, I need some harnesses. Shoot. Shoot. I'll just grab the cellulose. You get half of it, I get the rest. Okay, that's a thing. This needs to be attached. Alright, so we just need iron plates and mechanical parts. Annoyingly, mechanical parts are 3 steps away from iron plates, so I can't just simply... Oh, Brandon, you redeemed a hydrate a while ago. I need to do that. I can't just simply make... Blah. There's so much going on here. I can't just make mechanical parts anywhere, because there's so many steps. They are the same density as plates, I think, though, right? Yeah. So, I could just put these on a belt along with plates. And then have that go. So maybe I'll move this setup. Or maybe I'll copy it. That's a better idea. That setup will be for me and me alone. And then this setup will be the setup that will make mechanical parts for all this. So I'm not going to need that one in this case. So I can go a bit smaller here. Power. And then we'll just put those on a belt. And then we'll have some sort of belt of iron coming up that will go past the rods, but then join into that side, and that should work. So this is iron here. Later, that will be some form of belted iron, but for now, we'll just do chested iron. Okay, so that can only support 1 gear per second. Oh yeah, this is the slowdown in all of it. Okay, but this will work, I think. Let's watch it for a second. Hey, yeah, it works. Alright, alright. That's a big deal. And thankfully we don't need wood or stone. A lot of mod packs, for some reason, throw the wood or stone requirement into underground belts, and it's very annoying. Is that in vanilla? What's the vanilla underground belt? Is it stone? Can't remember. But yeah, so I'll just need some red circuits, and then I can get some splitters too, automatically. So that will help a lot. Cool, cool. We still need to automate inserters. That's a thing. That's a bit tougher, because they need gray circuit boards, mechanical parts, and copper servo motors. I basically need a bus already. We are at that point. Maybe I'll improve paper making first, because this is easy now that I have splitters. I'll make 4 more algae farms. So I'll have 3 going with green. We'll rearrange some of this a little bit here. I'm actually gonna move all this back so I have more space for assemblers. Okay, this can just come from the left. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Okay. And then that's going to make quite a bit of green algae. Okay, and I'll fix all this up in a second, but we're going to have those making green. Finally time, spaceship. You're done. I am bothered by you. Goodbye. And these 3 are going to be brown. I doubt I'm going to need 3 making brown, but just in case. Yeah, that's still only 5 saline water a second. We can move this over. I think it was the left one that was saline. Yeah. Hook all that up, and then the clarifier fits. I do need regular water here. And then we need power. We'll do that. That looks better. Okay. Now those will all go and make 2 brown a second. And then all we need is some sort of side change. We need it to be on the top side of the belt, like so. No, that doesn't change anything. It needs to be on the bottom side of the belt. I don't have close inserters yet, so I can't easily switch. You know, I guess I could just, this is probably the easiest way, honestly, is just switch them to be, what am I doing? I'm hitting the wrong hotkeys and everything. Switch them to be on the 90-degree angle here. Okay, so then they'll be on the bottom side, and now we have output left as brown, input priority left. So it will always take this first when it's outputting brown algae. Is this gonna break? Yeah, this is gonna break. I need to separately, at least I think that was gonna break. I need to just filter this one out. Oops, that killed everything. Output priority right, brown algae. So that will filter brown to the right. Then, when I'm looking at my options, that will prioritize right. I think that's going to have a different impact. Right? Maybe? No. I think this will fix it. At least the issues I was foreseeing. Because now with this, well, it's on the wrong side of the belt. No end in sight of the issues I'm creating. There we go. So this now will put all the brown into a chest that will be prioritized. Because the problem is the buffer length, you know, if we needed a couple hundred green, and then the brown was already backed up from these browns making stuff, that's going to be a problem. So a full chest worth of brown, however, will allow this to always get used up first. Sheesh, that was a pain. Okay, so now what we need to do is fix all this up nicely, make it a bit more C-block looking. So we have our green. Wait, what did I do? I disconnected something big time. Oh, we're just out of coal. Alright, I can fix that. So we have brown, we have green. We need a bunch of assemblers for that. Green goes and makes cellulose fibre at a 1.667 rate. So I actually should use undergrounds for this. Otherwise I would need 3 inserters, which I guess I could do that too. But I should probably be a little more conservative with my inserter usage. And once I have long inserters, I can do more with this. Okay. So there's fiber. 1 out should be fine. Need more power poles. I need more copper. We're gonna really need to step up our mining game next. I think that's a big thing on the list. I'm just not mining enough ores. It's a good problem to have. That means our base is using up stuff pretty well. Okay, so that's fiber. And then we need another chunk that is alginic acid. I have no idea how much I need of this, because I need a lot of circuits. 2.25. So I'm gonna go with 5. That's probably overkill. But I'd rather have overkill than underkill at the moment. Okay. Alginic acid. And then alginic acid, what does that do? With cellulose fiber, it's made into paper. What's the ratio here? So all of this put together could make up to 0.5 alginic. That can all be consumed by 1 pulp maker. Those actually make... we got pretty close on the ratios, actually. If I... Wait, no. I need way more green. I need like 6 to 10 more green. But in terms of the ratios of this to this is actually pretty close for paper making. At least. So that uses the alginic, the cellulose fiber to make that, and then that. Oh my gosh, we need 10 to 1? For every 1 making cellulose pulp, I need 10 making paper. Okay, so paper is not made quickly. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so the good news is cellulose can be split, and that can go off and do other cellulose-y things, which in this case is going to be making cable harnesses. And then this, you were away for 20 minutes. Did something important happen? Well, everything's important, but no, not really. I'm going to let that buffer up a little bit just so that always has some... We should probably prioritize paper making with cellulose, so we'll do right priority there. So that with right priority, I think I don't need a buffer. Did you see me automate the belts? That was a big thing we did. We automated belts, and now we've automated cellulose pulp. I guess we should use a chute for that. What I wouldn't pay to be able to set chutes to just one side of the belt. I can't just do it this way, though. Okay, so now I need 10 assemblers. Just absolutely bonkers. If I do two on 2 5s? That won't leave room for power poles. So we'll need something like this. I can move those power poles later. Speaking of, I need to craft more. But yeah, this should function. Because I can go like so. And then copy. Cellulose pulp. These are all paper. Unfortunately, we need some more power. Okay, I mean, that works. Paper out the wazoo here. And then that'll come down, that'll come down. Hey, we're really automating things. This is like our first really big build. 10 buildings. And then that still... Either way I do it, they're not going to be on the same side of the belt, are they? That's just wonderful. Which I want them to be on the same side of the belt. Yeah, I'm actually looking at ratios, exactly. I guess we'll just do something like that. Paper out. Okay. And then the paper can come over to here. Get rid of these old belts. Now we just need to power up inserters. And there we have it. I do need some more algae farms. We'll throw those in. What's the water? 5 water per second. Jeez. We'll do another 3. I don't know if I really want to do more than that. I don't think we'll need it for now. And we decided a single inserter's enough, right? Yeah, these only produce 0.5 a second. I would need a lot of paper clips. Have you ever played the paperclip idle game? Maybe that's what you're referencing. I never beat it, but I remember it being pretty entertaining. Power. There we go. I love that sound. They're all like playing at the same time. That's still only 2.5 a second. Oh, we need the output materials, don't we? Guess that's important. Alright, well that should help. We are going to have a bit of an insertion issue. An orphan underground pipe? Oh, you're right. I don't care. I'll have 5. Let the people be bothered. Let's see. Because these just don't... Wait, they do insert fast enough. 1.67, 1.67. So if it's not exactly right, it's very close to exactly right. Okay. Sweet. Well, this all seems to be running properly. We've got lots of alginic acid It is the green cellulose. That's the biggest slowdown, but I mean, look at that. We're already backed up on paper, so we are the paper makers officially now. Paper overload. Wowzers, that's a lot of paper. Take a screenshot of that. Okay, let's see. What next? What next? What next? Research, I guess. We were working on research, and then I totally abandoned it for the pursuit of other things. So copper, if we could put it on a belt down to here, then this would be mostly automated. Let's do that. In fact, I'll just move the buffer chest somewhere else. I can move the buffer chest closer to my base. Somewhere like here. And then that can come over. And do that. There we go. It wasn't abandoned for no reason. I had very good reasons. I have had to do so many other things. Did I not make any of these? Guess not. Oh yeah, because I didn't have any cabling harnesses. And that led me onto the whole I don't have enough cellulose problem, and I think that's maybe how this happened. Okay, yeah, that's right. But I need this for the red research anyway. Don't I? Or wait, what's in red? No, I don't. I just need red circuits. Okay, so many things to keep track of. So this... what even do I have? 11 and 18? What does this research cost? 32 of each? So we definitely need more. It looks like data analyzers are part of the problem. I should balance these among all 5 buildings, I think. Throw some more in there. That should match up with the rods. In fact, 80 rods needs 320 cable because it's a 4-to-1 ratio. So that'll get me some more data analyzers. And then I need gray boards and red boards. And technically iron, but we have a lot of iron. Oh, we have a lot of iron. That's great. We should use some more of that. Hey, Gum3, how's it going? I'm doing well. We are enjoying our Pure Angels playthrough quite a bit, though it is complicated, and many a struggle has been had. I'm going to feed another 300 to making the metal blocks here, and then I'm going to feed 100 gray boards to making electronic blocks tier 1. And then I'm going to feed 400, 600 iron to making belts. And then we'll grab what gray boards and red boards we have. And I'll go do a solder pickup trip. Oh, I should get rid of all these random things too. These algae-based things. I'll just throw those in there. And until I have cable harnesses in this box, I will need my own cellulose to make whatchamacallit. My brain is literally not functioning. To make power poles. That's what I was going for. Alright, so let me go grab some bobmonium. The stretch has been redeemed. I'll start with the neck circles. That's always good. Oh, look at that. We're out of coal. That's not good. Maybe I didn't have a full trip when I came out here. I should also just sit up straight. That's a good idea. I never sit up straight. My poor posture. Okay, let's grab some coal here. Go ahead and visit the Tin Man. I swear I left full Oh, does this not lead? It's even distribution. We want one stack as the limit now. That's what's been going on. Thought I had observed some weirdnesses. Now they all have 200. Okay, and I'll take the crushed stone and the tin plates. And then we'll go fill up our lead. And yeah, you know what I could be making is stone bricks. Stone bricks would be nice. So that needs to be on the list. Stone brick. Okay, you all get stuff. Didn't quite have enough for a full stack there, but that'll last a while. Stone bricks are very nice for painting people's names on the ground. A little better than pipes. But, you know, you can get it done with pipes, as we discovered. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, this. Okay, so this needs my tin and lead. At least for the near future, I don't see me needing tin and lead for anything else, and that'll be enough for 300 more red circuits. Which is great. Okay, so paper's not the issue anymore. It looks like copper is. And partially because these dumb servo motors are so expensive, they're still building up. But that'll be done soon. I guess while I'm thinking about it, why don't we add more copper? I will do it better than this eventually, but for now, this is going to be faster and it'll work. So I will accept it. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. We have our chutes. Hopefully we have everything else. Oh, we don't have a crusher. Get that. Inserters. Do I have enough? I did. I had enough. Remove those. This belt will connect up. I don't care about belt sides, because that is just a copper belt. Okay, now I need more coal. And 4. Oh, I'm out of frames. I need to grab some frames. Hey, go get a clue? How's it going? Welcome on in. Why, Google? I didn't say anything like the word okay or the word Google. Oh. Go get a clue. I guess was close enough, according to my phone. That's hilarious. It does sound a little bit like Google, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it. Yes, I'm already on the more coal miners thing. You know, because if you think about it, these only provide 1 megawatt of coal power per, well, just 1 megawatt of coal power, period. And so 1 megawatt of coal power is quite a bit, but if I add 6 burner drills, you know, up somewhere around here, around a building, well, that's 1 megawatt of burner drill cost. So, yes, get a clue. We have a lot of mods. One of the main ones, well, the main one we're playing with is called Angels. It's an overhaul mod. It changes basically everything, especially in the, well, yeah, just basically everything is changed forever. And that's how it works. So, also, crushed stone. Should I be saving any of it? I mean, I'm pretty sure I can just crush it again. Wait, what? Now that's interesting. You can't crush stone back into crushed stone. That's very interesting. It's kind of stupid, to be honest. Crushers should have the ability to crush stone, because basically I actually need crushed stone for a couple other things, and so Like mineralized water is the big one. So I'm not going to want all of my crushed stone to go to regular stone, but most of it. Just, at least for now, most of it. I guess I can have a secondary chest with a few emergency stacks of crushed stone, because I can't get it back. Which is so funny. That feels very backwards to me. In my mind, you should get stone as the output from your regular stuff, and then you have to further crush it into crushed stone, rather than just getting crushed stone and then somehow reconstitutionalizing it into bigger pieces of stone. I don't even know how that works. But here we are. It's a game. It's a game. I can grab some more rods, make sure my mechanical parts are stocked up, 2 stacks. I mean, things are flowing pretty nicely. I just need more of everything, so we're still... Oh, look, I can make electric mining drills now. That's good. I'm gonna need about 100 of them, but that's good. Oh yeah, I need more frames. This is where my iron should go. Maybe not literally all of it, but most of it. I should probably be done with this episode. I always go way longer than I think I'm going to. So, not a perfect stopping point. We accomplished red science, but we didn't really get too far with that. We spent a lot of time automating other things. So I think this episode will be about the paper and the inserters here. How much do I have? Okay, cool. We've actually built up pretty nicely. I'm going to throw about 50 red circuits over here, get some splitters made. And I'm going to grab a full stack of undergrounds. That feels very good. I orphaned an underground somewhere. There's an odd number. And then, yeah, we've got almost 300 belts. I think I'll stop that at 1,000. Yes, the inserters are unloading from the side, so that's another mod that you can get. That's pretty awesome. We need more iron. I'll just throw my last 200 there. Yeah, one of the problems is actually this guy. I don't need more construction. Well, okay, I actually do need more construction blocks. I need more of all the blocks. We've used up a lot of them. Definitely need more electronics, so I'll throw some gray boards. Gray soy kits. Why are these so slow? It's the copper. Didn't I add more copper? No, I didn't have coal for the extra copper. I was gonna say, I'm like, hold on, this should be going twice as fast. Okay, we'll go throw the coal in the other copper, and then I will call it an episode there. Alrighty, let's get you guys all fueled up. It actually wasn't enough. We still need a bit more, whatchamacallit, coal. Alright, so that's now running. That'll double my copper rate. That was very much needed. All of these put together only get 2/3. Hey, thanks for the follow, Grumanov. And yeah, get a clue. You go have fun. Go try some mods, or beat the game first. A lot of people, you know, want to beat the vanilla game before they try mods, but either way, mods are pretty great. Highly recommend. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So for those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments about this insanity that is Pure Angels, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.